was just shocked that we were watching like normal movies and shit at night. He was like, man, like he would put on snowboard movies and shit and he'd be like, he'd get back from the hill. He's like, man, like all I want to do is just think about fucking snowboarding while I'm here. I guess because we were there for a bit longer than he was. Like he was there for a month and a half, but we were just there for that long. We were like, bro, we can't be that turbo with it all the time.
Yeah, but meanwhile, it makes sense if we can make it relate to life. Because I find snowboarding can relate to your own life a lot.
Oh, yeah. Drives your life, bro. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll bring a couple of things out.
Oh, look at that. Bring on the board. Setting it up. Yeah, we need a board here for a snowboarding podcast, right? That's a vibe. Oh, it's crazy how many stickers you guys have on your board.
Yeah, every season. Different amount of stickers.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, then we're literally just back from the hill. This is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Coming to Chairlift. To them with damn Finn, you're one of my favorite people to ride this season, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's go, Finn.
Oh, spinach. Oh, mate.
Oh, someone get too excited.
Fun to ride with, terrible to hold a beer, dude. Jeez,
Oh,
Louise.
no.
At least we're sitting outdoors.
Yeah.
Mate, Table's getting a little bit drunk, I suppose.
Yeah, last time like in Strawberry, since then on, we was just figuring out like, damn, it's so fun to ride with you. Because we're on the same level.
Yeah. You're better at the jibs and stuff, and I got a few.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day, right? We're just good at different things, and we just learn from each other.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Oh, yeah, Ray's a good rider. Good to ride with, bro.
The line you hop over that doghouse, I was like, yeah, I think do that. I reckon I do that too. And I told you should talk on it, like.
That's like I've been hitting that doghouse since last season. It was my like favorite feature last season. I started with doing wall rides on the side, and then one day I hit the wall ride too hard, got on top of it, and then like came off the other side, and I was like, oh, this is possible. So I started riding over just straight over the top, and then started adding like a little bit of board slide into that as well.
So you did twice, Oh, true, and then you board slide on the third lap as well.
You can go over I go over from right to left, but if you go over from left to right, like you go up and you end up, I always forget whether it's front side or back side, but you're basically like you're sliding.
You're facing the future, that's front side.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm like going back side on it.
Yeah, I reckon you can start like hopping front side and then board slide through it.
That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah, that'd be sick, eh?
Fuck.
It's a lot of control that you do.
Don't know whether it's me though, eh? Someone like Billy or Ewan are probably going to see my idea and take that and like do it properly. You've been skiing well this season, man.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I mean, I did a lot of new features. But like that day Strawberry, we tried so many features. I tried so many features I never tried before.
Doing good.
Yo, that rail, like yellow rail on uphill, I can't believe I board slide that one.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that was cool. Right.
Like before, I can't even imagine just 50 up and just hop off. That's good enough. That day, I board slide up to it, like holy shit.
Yeah, it's sketchy shit.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons I fucking love riding with you after that, because
it's a shame that feature got taken out so quickly. That's been a bit of not an issue, but Sunshine this season, so many features have been so good. And then they take it out like 2 weeks later.
I mean, pros and cons. Like that's a good thing about Sunshine. They just like make the part look different weekly.
Yeah. So you want to like, it's like same with bouldering, you know. You like you get a thing that you want to challenge yourself to. And you're like, I want to nail this trick on this feature. And then that feature disappears. And you're like, bro, like I literally was like, I came up the hill today to do that trick on that feature. And you're like, shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's the worst when they haven't even moved it. It's just gone. And you're like, and they've just put it in the graveyard of rails that just hangs out between, you know. Like,
or opposite way. Sometimes you just want, okay, I'm down to hit those like large kicker. I want to make those big arrow. And then you got there, it's like, why they put a rail in the middle of the landing now?
Oh, mate.
Something just pop out.
They're gearing up for these Red Bull events, I guess, or whatever the hell they're playing. I mean, this is like, not trying to be a fucking suck ass, but I don't know whether I deserve a spot at Holy Bowly, you know.
Yeah, but yes, this is the thing, like going to those events. It's just a really cool border, and like, should I go as well? But
I reckon we can do some cool stuff, you know, like pop up onto a lip. I've been neglecting all the fucking spin tricks this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just don't like the bad landings, you know.
Yeah, true, yeah.
I never spin, bro. I always just grab grab or do something a bit weird.
Is it just a this season thing, or you're just always liking grabbing better than spinning?
Like when I've been learning the spinning, the bad landings and stuff just weren't worth it for me, eh? I'm like, I'd rather just get good at. I'd rather be like really good at something kind of basic
Yeah.
than like average, because people can spin like 8 times or
Yeah,
whatever.
like whereas people saying 10, it's like what?
Yeah, whereas like the double underhand grab, you look it up, you can't even see what the name is of that. Like I
Yeah.
get to name that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like
Yeah.
it's better to be good at something weird. Especially in this economy.
Yeah, I do.
This trick economy, I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, that reminds me now. Like now, I'm really confident on my three. Before I was like, oh yeah, sending three is cool. Now I'm feeling like three is just so ordinary, just so normal.
A cool 3 is a cool 3.
Yeah, I have to make it steezy anyway.
Guy
'Cause it
threw
was
a really cool 3 at Springy today.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, never really liked grabbing. I remember like first couple of seasons I learned snowboarding. So why were people so into like grabbing board? Like I don't find it's like really steezy whatsoever. But now like we know how to do a spinning. Like you've added a little bit of grabbing in your tricks. Yeah, it
I
looks
reckon
steezy.
a good shifty with a grab
Exactly.
can look really good.
So I
Especially when
think
it's like a deep shifty. And if you're like doing some like weird ones, you know, like roast beef, Stelmasky.
you need to combine it with your own style, I guess. Like
Exactly. It's all about your own style.
spinning, grabbing. But my dream's still flipping. Just kind of flip.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. That is
Damn,
the
really
dream.
want to flip.
To be a flipper, bro. To be a flipper.
I'm also still thinking like hitting rail looks cooler. Like whatever you're doing, if you hit the rail, it just looks easy. That's my opinion. Even just fit through it. But if you can e-board the board slide, either front side, back side through.
Yeah, it's all a matter of subjective, like, just difference and stuff, you know. Certain mountains and stuff, certain things are super easy.
Yeah.
I reckon when I was living in Niseko, I saw way less cool tricks and stuff.
I know, like your board slide's way better than mine. I'm just super jealous of it.
Yeah, but you've got like a nice 50-50 on rails that I don't really hit, you know. Really nice. Oh. Board slide is a funny one as well.
I don't know. I just
Because you're goofy, right?
I'm goofy.
I feel like a lot of these features are like built more for regular riders in terms of board slide ability. It doesn't really matter for 50 because, you know, you approach from like that. But I think like, say the C box is easier to 50 if you're regular, I reckon.
Even just like backside board slide through it, I just didn't really make it as hard I want to feel on that box.
I'll get there, man. We'll all get there. You get to the level that you're happy about. Or when you quit, your memories will just remember you being better at snowboarding than you actually were. That's what I'm banking on. When I'm old, being like, fuck, I was so good. You know?
There will be someday like that. Today on the way back, when I wasn't buzzed, I feel so empty. Like I feel like I did something today, but I also did nothing because
Sometimes you do feel empty, you know.
sometimes you feel like if you actually think about it, no, you actually did something. You're just like there will be someday you just like unlock new movement and that will make your day, and then you feel like you're a really good boarder.
Oh, no doubt.
Today's like I just keep doing what I know how to do already. So I finish the day, it's like almost felt I did nothing. I hated that. Like even we actually went riding, hitting features. Like when you tell like a year ago to me, like saying like hitting that, I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, man. Like,
And now
there's
I'm not
some
sad-
rails that I'm like, last year I would look at and be like, I wish I could hit that. The Insta 360 last year, I'm like, man, I want to hit that, bro.
Yeah, that battleship. Yeah,
Yeah, now like it's like that's just like part of the routine. You know, that's not even one of the
Yeah.
hard things. I look at that like easy. Yeah.
yeah. Now like we're so greedy, we just want to make a bigger one. And hitting us, and we're not.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not giving us enough credit no more.
Yeah. Yeah, give yourself some credit. There was a point when you were jealous of people that could turn onto their toes. Yeah, like when you were like a beginner, you were like, man, these people can turn. You know what, bro? Saw this older guy on the dive a couple weeks ago. He kind of looked a bit goofy, bro. Snowboarder spec. He was there
Yeah?
with his skier friend. They had the Insta 360 cameras. I was like, man, these goofy old fellas, they're about to fucking show us the most average line down the dive. Bruh, the snowboarder, he just took a fat, fucking scary line down the whole
What?
thing. And I was like, whew! And then I'm like going down right after him, like facing my, facing hand. Like, bro, this guy is just creaming on me, man.
Yeah.
I reckon he probably couldn't hit a rail, that guy. But he was just like so confident with his turns down like that fucking steep beginning of the dive. I was like, whew. Bro, he was ripping through the choppy stuff, like whoosh.
Not afraid of big air, big drop as well.
Very cool, bro.
Yeah. I really want to get good at that as well. Do you think you're better in park or big mountain?
I started Big Mountain, so like that's where like I feel confident because that's where I learned. Was like Niseko.
Yeah.
It's like first season, couldn't even like 180 probably. Or I could 180. Actually, I could do a flat ground 180.
Yeah.
But like there's barely any jumps there at that resort, you know. So, but I could go through the gates into like the avalanche zone and like do like technical terrain. Like I did the peak and stuff on my first season, like out through gate 5. Not like hard, but not easy. Complete back, like, you know, side country, not back, side country terrain, you know. And so, yeah, I feel better doing the side country.
Yeah. I can't really play training program perfectly. When this season started, that's how my old mountains were slightly better than my park. And this season, I'm thinking, okay, right, like I've tried to have in my park catch it on my big mountain.
Yeah, same.
That's my thinking. However, the trajectory this season is like since I started riding a lot of switch in the beginning of the season, so I can ride switch in Big Mountain as well. So I can do more things. I can send in 1, send in 3. Now the gap between Big Mountain and park is getting bigger. If I'm also getting better in the park.
They're like, what makes good park as well is so different, man. I reckon 10 years ago, if we went through like the park, even like 10 years ago, I'm saying, it would have been like, nice, man. These guys cook. You know, they're not like pros or anything, but like, there's some good local mountain rippers. Now, bro, like, big job. He hasn't found 502 yet. If you haven't got like backflip and like heaps of like gnarly shit on, you know, Saxon was telling me, because he's green ads, but he's grown up in the Instagram culture of snowboarding. His idea of like not being a beginner on the park is like 540, 720s, backflips and shit. I'm like, I don't know whether that's true. Like, I'm hitting large features in the large jibs. So I'd call myself like beginner intermediate. That rocked a fakie. Like, I didn't get a good one today, but you know, I'm like, damn. It's like when you're coming up to it, you feel like you're going so fast. In the video, you're like cruising up like real slow.
Yeah, I never regret going up to the hill. I always have a good day. But it's so hard to able to know myself good enough to actually making sure I have a good day every single time on the hill. You know what I just realized? If I'm riding someone super encouraging and I actually get really good feedback, I'll have a good time. I feel good after riding. If someone give me good feedback.
Yeah.
Like positive feedback. So that's it today. I think the reason I'm not feeling that good is because I'm telling myself, like, I'm just not trying anything new. And no one really tell me. I mean, it's not people's responsibility to tell me, give compliments. Yeah, we're human beings. We love being praised.
Yeah.
So if someone's saying like I'm actually doing something really good, just any little like tiny thing, will make the day better. I mean, you are really good at that. You're super encouraging.
Yeah, you should be on the hill. I think because I taught Amy how to snowboard this year, that's also good for that. So I always had to be really encouraging with her. Obviously.
You wasn't at that before?
Oh no, like always pretty encouraging. But I think when you're one of the, not like being boastful, but if you're one of the better riders in the group, like if I'm riding with like Taylor and Sax and stuff, then you've got to be like encouraging to them because you're better than they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always do that.
Especially if you see actual improvement. Like if you see them like hitting a jump bigger and stuff. I think like you've just got to like, you know, you've got to praise people when they actually do something like that you've seen like different. That's when I'll praise someone. Like if I see them do a trick I haven't seen them do before, I'll just call it out. Even if they might have done it heaps of times that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, nice. No, I do that all the time. You're like, true. I never see it. So like, cool.
I think people should do that more.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget to just like actually sharing your thought or opinion. If it's a real positive one, it'll make someone's day for sure.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. Yeah, it's best to be like positive when you're skiing. Although I do get a bit of fucking slope rage sometimes.
I mean, I do praise people a lot because it's so easy. We're living in such a cool town, like such a cool rider all around us.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, good riders, bro.
there's a lot of
solid riders.
even just riding with beginner, like that's not say beginner. That's a someone riding not as good as we are. Sometimes even they're not that good, but they're just looking better on the board than us.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, eh?
Yeah.
Sometimes even you know how to hit. That's a you know how to hit a 7, but someone could hit a 3. Even he couldn't hit a 7, but he can hit a 3 with such a steezy way.
Oh,
But some people just hit 7 just like awkward.
oh, gross 7s, bro. No doubt. Overspinning a trick, like, yeah, I don't know. We were talking today on the hill about style versus kind of skill, in a way. You can max out on you can get a trick really good and stylish, or you can just like rush to get the next trick. Like get a really nice 1 or just rush straight to the 3. Depends. Well, and where do you stop? Like, because I feel like even if you do get the 7,
Yeah,
will it bring you satisfaction, or will you just want to get the 10?
and also we underestimate how hard the action next step is. For instance, I hit the 5 now. I can land 5 sometimes now.
Yeah.
Like there will be a voice pop up in my head like super cocky. Okay, right. Next step 7. But if I actually calm down and think about it, there's no way I land a 7 now.
Are they a nice looking 5 yet as well?
Yeah, but I was like, meanwhile, you're seeing other people able to sense those tricks you really want to do. The jealousy,
Yeah.
Do you know Michelle? I'm not sure if you know Michelle.
Really?
It was only her first season. He's tried to send it from 3. It's like, holy shit, that's crazy. And I was riding with her, and I offered her to actually take a footage of her, like, because I seen her, like, she's almost there. She can land at any time. And we actually got a footage. She actually landed her first, like, front 3.
Hell yeah.
And I was just so happy. Because that was the same day I landed a 5. I landed my first back 5.
Nice.
And that day just like magical because we both landed the trick we never landed before. And that's the highest high. Like we were so pumped. This is the best day ever. And that's the same day. I also unlocked this new trick through the up down box.
Yeah, I know the up down box.
Yeah, 50-50 the first one round, and then board slide the second part, and then switch out.
Yeah, nice.
And then Michelle was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Because when I landed, it was like, okay, it's nothing. And then she came over to me and just like super excited with me.
Yeah, that's excellent.
That's high as high. That was last week. We were so happy. I would say I had fun today. Like,
yeah, that was a big crew.
Yeah, I always love the feeling we get off. We strap in, we start riding. It's a big crew.
Yeah,
nice
when it's too big, you're like, oh, it's a bit of a tax waiting for everyone,
I'm all right waiting, to be honest. You don't like waiting, eh?
I wait for Amy and stuff, but when it's like waiting for like random servers and stuff at work, I'm like, nah, bro. I'm not waiting for like Sarah number 3 or something. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm built different. I'm so okay waiting for people.
Especially me and Amy were going for quick laps today, so we just kind of
Fair
jet it
enough.
off. Wolvie was going good today, to be fair. Wolvie Park was like absolutely on.
Wolvie is a perfect setup now. Talk about this
If
earlier.
they put
The
rail
boxes
back
could
in
be
at the
longer.
end,
Huh?
if they put the rail back in at the end as well.
Yeah.
They took that flat rail out, remember?
Yeah.
After the quarter
Yeah.
pipe. Because that was like a good way of just like ending with a rail board slide, like getting your rail board slides like just
and
locked in.
having those like 2 boxes longer were replace it with a rail.
It is beginner though, so it's pretty box focused, that park.
Yeah, and I also wish I can make that park longer.
Yeah, imagine
For
if they had
space.
built jumps down one of those runs.
Oh, those 2 jumps are good enough.
No, I mean like one of the runs like after you're going down to the lift. You know, like down Wolverine lift line or something, if they built a couple little jumps down in there. Not that just that dirty kicker, like
Yeah. Or maybe make something on Banff. Banff is the most boring sloping in the hill.
yeah. They don't want kids like hitting the park. I guess they could rope it off and put the little park sign in front.
Could be on the side, yeah. Split into 2. Have a little park on the side.
Yeah.
It's so wide.
They do want it wide though for the beginners. Like that's the big sell of Banff Avenue, right? That it's like a big wide, a super wide cut track that takes you all the way down to
It's
the car
not
park.
it's so flat. It's so wide.
Yeah. Avenue on a good day though. Ski out today was fucking great.
Oh, eh?
Ski out today
again?
was great.
Great.
Yeah.
Nah, you're tripping. There's no way it's
Late
great.
April. It's late April, dude. I'm talking great for late April.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right,
Compared
that's fair enough.
to the big ice puddles and stuff the other day, like there was
Was it icy?
firm snow the whole way down. Did you do ski out today?
No, I didn't.
There was
Well,
firm.
I'm
There was firm.
so
decent snow the
over-skied
whole-
out.
No, I'm the opposite, dude. Like I'm gonna ski out until you have to like walk 200 meters to the bottom. Like,
Well, it's a good sign. It's almost May, and then we still got a ski out going on. It is been a good season.
it's been an amazing season. It's good to finally get this,
this is-
result with a good season.
This is definitely best season ever.
Snow doesn't make the season, though, does it? Yeah. Like it's not the good snow; it's the people.
It's the people,
riding.
how you ride, how you progress.
Exactly.
Again, I think it's an emotion thing. Most of the time, snowboarding give me really good mood, emotion. But there will be, I'll say 10 to 20% of it. Sometimes you're just really frustrated.
Yeah.
Especially if you start compare yourself to others.
Yeah. Well, when you compare yourself to others, you just end up looking shit, don't you?
But it's so hard not to, because
Compare yourself to skiers, man. You ever do that? You're like, man,
Way
I ski
better.
at Steve's,"
Hell yeah.
And you're like, oh damn, we're not even doing the same sport, bro.
yeah, comparison is like fucking devil. Because I was doing this really unhealthy behavior. I was trying to compare myself to myself a year ago or 2 years ago. Guess what? Opinion of myself like pop in my head saying, no, I actually didn't really improve that much. I thought I improved way more than I expected.
It's incremental though. You can't see that in those early videos because you're going like improvement means a day where you're like, I didn't have to think about heel toe, heel toe, heel toe the whole day. I just kind of rode normally. And you don't see that in videos, but like that day, that in your mind, like that was the biggest
Yeah,
progress.
you forgot that. Yeah, true.
You forget that bit. So you see 2 videos of yourself like a few weeks apart from 4 years ago. And you're like, bro, I'm not improving at all. But I felt like I was improving heaps. But you were. Like, it was all just mental improvement.
That's so true. You totally forgot like how you're riding is not just physically it looks like. Sometimes like mentally.
Yeah.
Like how confident you're actually riding.
And now it's the point where, you know, you can do like post hits and stuff. And then your board's just spinning around crazy. And you're like, you're so natural on it that you just like, you might fall, sure. But most of the time, you just naturally stay centered. And like naturally staying centered and stuff like that. That just comes like with so much time. You don't notice that progress. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Like I was noticing today, I'm like, fuck. Even the features that I'm falling off, I'm like rarely hitting the deck. I'll just like spin around like a, you know, record on my board and like maybe my like hand will hit the ground. But like I'm rarely like spread out like a starfish, like oh
Yeah.
and like that's what stacks used to be. Like you used to be like smushed, but like now you're like, man, I screwed that feature up, and it's like you still landed on your feet, like you just like spun out and like you know.
Sometimes how you land it is like a posture. If you don't like that feeling, you automatically think you didn't hit it properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of time when landing, I just feel my arms in really awkward position.
Yeah.
And there's a voice, I always tell myself, yo, Ray, you probably look super awkward now because I feel awkward.
Yeah, right.
It probably doesn't look that awkward.
It's like, yeah, you have your certain perceptions of what looks cool.
Yeah, but sometimes you feel good and you look at the video like, wait, what? This is not how I
I
feel.
look goofy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, never look at the video. There's been a couple of videos where I've been like, oh yeah. Rare though, you know.
It is harder and harder now. Like when we start snowboarding, we're so easily satisfied of what it looks like in the video. Oh, this video 6, I'm down for that. But now, like most of the video, I see myself in this, like I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keen to see a little clip of progress this season because Amy like takes videos like.
Oh, she's doing a lot. Oh, it's really nice of her.
It's not out of charity. I'm like, Amy, please take a video of me because like I want to stitch them all together and then just see.
Yeah,
you know. What
yeah,
it's
it would
like.
be fun, something fun to
At the
watch.
beginning, I know it's going to be kind of creepy board slides on like, you know, those narrow boxes they have and stuff.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there's going to be like a bit more stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm so happy to start like feeling a little bit of weight shifting when I do a board slide. It's a good feeling. It's a big time progress.
Yeah.
Last year I can only try to be in the center and just like stiff as fuck. Like when I'm doing the board slide, everything I think about is don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Like get stack, and then
yeah. Now it's just like at least that kind of over position just feels more natural.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, knock on wood, but I'm not just sliding out onto my ass every time.
Yeah.
You remember that period when you're learning them and you jump on and you just slide out onto your
How
bum
can you
every time?
forget? Like your body will definitely remember that.
It's the reason I bought ass pads, bro.
I have ass pad now.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm occupied. Yeah. I'm rocking those now.
I'm nearly 30. I need
Knee
ass
pad
pads.
as well, yeah.
Yeah, I was in the I was in Rude Boy's shop one day and it was pretty good snow, but I just rattled my ass on like a tree. I rattled my hip on a tree and then I fell on a feature.
How to land on a tree on butt?
No, like I was turning out of the trees and then just like came in too tight and like as I was coming up, like it went bush. I was like, oh.
Oh no.
And then I think I fell on a feature. Anyway, I took a couple days off because my ass was just in serious need of help. And I was walking around Rude Boys just looking at the beanies and stuff. And the guy was like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, shopping. And he's like, you should be skiing. He called me out. He's like, it's good snow at the moment. I'm like, yeah, I've like hurt my ass. And then he's like literally just right next to him, he pulls up these ass pads that are on sale.
Oh my God, promoting.
And he's like, look, mate, like, I'm actually not trying to pull one over on you, but if you were wearing these a few days ago, you'd probably be on the hill right now.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck.
Good salesman.
He's actually right.
Good salesman. Well, such a good salesman.
I literally was like, I was straight up bought him. I was like, yeah, damn. He's 100% right. Because I've recently taken 2 bad ass slams, but not so bad they're breaking tailbones or anything, but so bad that I'm walking around like a dog with worms and like I'm just in bad shape, bro. And he salesmaned me, man. And yeah, it was the fact that he started out with like, what are you doing in here? I'm like, felt so exposed. I'm like, I'm just in here shopping at your shop. Like, yeah, he went straight to those ass pads and was like, yeah, this kid's gonna need them.
I still land on my butts on rail a lot, like earlier this season. And there's one time, the reason I actually got my butt pad is not because of laying on my butt, because I hurt my knee.
Yeah.
So I was like, trying to conquer that fucking S rail, like earlier in the season.
You're madder than me, bro. Don't touch that thing.
So I told you I slipped off at one time and had my left knee smack into the side of the rail one time.
Yeah.
And just bruised so bad. And I realized I'll probably start rocking those knee pads. So I found this dude, like, not dude, it's a she. But anyway, she's having this bundle, like
dog.
her butt pad and knee pads. Okay, I'll get this one.
Yeah, fair.
So like, and she showed up that night. So I said, yeah, I'll get this. So we meet up, and she showed up at my place. I tried out everything, and she was like, oh, what's going on? Like, you've been snowboarding a lot. And I show her the crazy bruise here.
Yeah.
And I was limping for legit 2 weeks. I can't stand it for longer than 1 hour. Like, if I stand longer than 1 hour, it just start like fucking hurting. It's just like
it just
Injuries.
wears on you, man.
injury sucks.
Yeah, I'm lucky I haven't had too many bad ones. The worst one I got was on my second season. I I was having a good day. I'd had a bit of LeBron James. Bron is Bron is a kind of codeine cough medicine that you can buy from Japanese pharmacies. Their
Okay.
pharmacies also sell like beer and cigarettes and stuff. So
What?
our local pharmacy in town, dude, and they sell groceries and stuff. It was really weird.
In
Like,
pharmacy?
yeah, their pharmacies are kind of rolled into, not all of them. You can have like a normal one, like Sapporo Drug Mart or something, which is a normal pharmacy. But some of them, like Harafu 188, is like a grocery store, like everything, but you can also use it as a pharmacy. And so we would go in before our house parties, we get a big plastic, like 3, 4 liter bottle of whiskey and like all these 9% strongs and stuff. Just a case of beer and stuff. Yeah, 5, 6 packs of cigarettes, and then a few bottles of codeine like Bron. And you'd ask for it over the counter, and you'd be like, "Can I have some Bron? I've got a cough." And they'd be looking at everything else you're buying, just like liquor and mixers and crisps and
Yeah,
just chips.
like
And
doesn't make sense.
And they're like, "Yeah, this guy definitely isn't sick, but bro, you get it every time because excellent customer service and
That's so true,
very
yeah.
little adherence to the laws. I
Yeah,
guess.
they're so polite. Yeah.
And just like super and pretty chill about it. They knew that we were just partying on the Bron. But anyway, one day I was snowboarding on a bit of Bron. Like I'd had a couple of drinks. It was like one of my days off. I used to drink a fair bit when I was snowboarding on that second season. And I clearly remember thinking we were in gate 11, which was like off piste. Like they call it the avalanche zone there, but really it's kind of like unpatrolled, unbombed.
Side door, back door.
Yeah, exactly. Side door, back door kind of stuff. Some of the gate 11's like some of the best skiing in the world that I've seen. It's
Okay.
unreal. Like we're just talking beautifully spaced trees, fields, side hits, good steepness, like just kind of whatever you want kind of skiing, where it's like depending where you go, you can kind of take on whatever challenge you want. But the sort of highlight of this area in Atapuri is the gate 1, 2, 3, 5, and 11 or something. I'm getting these numbers wrong, but like 4 or 5 of these gates, they spit you out in maybe like a 2 kilometer long natural half pipe, which is like 2 stories high. So like from the base, it's not like full steep, but like it's pretty fucking steep, dude. And there's like crests and side hits on all of the faces of the wall. So you drop in from the ridge and you come up super high, like take air, dude. This thing is like, imagine if side door was
Wider.
50 times as wide and tall. Like, it's incredible, bro. No, but like, it's like half pipe in a way that you or I can ride that thing like dogs. And I used to be able to ride the thing like a dog back then. Anyway, we're heading towards the half pipe, going through a pretty mellow field. And I'm thinking in my Bron addled head, man, I'm gonna hit that side hit. Like that kind of, it was like pretty much just a blind roll, like, kicky roller.
True.
And I forget exactly how I managed to hit the tree, but I was thinking, what's the worst that can happen? I'm in the air. I see this tree just come right at me, but I had no way of dodging it and just ended up tacoing the tree. Bruh, one of my housemates, Tom, he was like, dude, are you alright? And I was pretty cooked, and I'm like, winded. I'm like, you're gonna have to give me a sec. And then I'm riding off, and I'd had a few hits before, and I was like, this is different, bro. And like, man, I went to hospital. I was spitting up blood and shit. Like, it was bad.
Jeez.
Like, it was bad. And the guy, like, my ribs weren't broken, but it was a full Japanese doctor's appointment. I didn't have a translator or anything. So the guy was like, he was basically saying your ribs aren't broken, but, and I'm like, what's the thing after
What's the
but? I
but?
never really got the but. And I'm like, what do you mean though, dude? Because like, for like weeks, like pretty much 2 months, like I'd wake up and it would feel like my whole like side had kind of like collapsed in, and I'd have to like wake up. Bro, I was taking this stuff called loxyprofen, which you can buy over there. It's not ibuprofen, it's not codeine, it's not like morphine. It's like something else.
Damn, Japan sounds like a magical kingdom. That's fuck.
Dude, you pump like, you were only meant to have like 2 or 3 of these things a day. I was having like about 10. I wake up, have 2 of these things, dude. And I'd go from feeling like immense, like feeling like I got shards of glass in my chest, because I had loose. I'm pretty sure like one of the guys I worked with was like in physio and stuff, and he was like, I'm pretty sure you have loose cartilage in your like from your ribs, like hanging around in your chest. I'm like, that's bad, bro. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait for it to dissolve, but it's gonna be really painful. And so that's kind of what I took as my diagnosis. I'm like, fine, that's just what I have, like loose cartilage in the chest, fair.
Assuming that's probably the bots. All right, but anyway.
Yeah. Dude, I'd take 2 of these things. I feel like I have broken glass on my chest. Go downstairs, have a coffee, fry up an egg, and then they go, who's going skiing? I'm kind of I'd be poking my chest. I feel fine. I'll be able to go skiing for like 4 or 5 hours. I'd like have another tablet. Bro, this thing was strong as fuck. Like it was crazy. You can look it up, loxyprofen. It's like this weird drug. I don't think you're meant to take it for very long. And luckily I didn't. I only took it for like 3 months or something.
Alright.
But fuck, dude.
Just couldn't function up there, eh?
Bro, I was broken, dude. Imagine like taco, like hitting a like big roller jump at good speed in like powder and stuff, and then just like tacoing a tree.
This is like someone punching in the guts, like.
It hurt so much, dude. It was it was a funny season.
That's probably your biggest injury ever, eh?
That was my worst ski injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as bad as your one. Like, I reckon. Because, like, mine really hurt and stuff, but I could still ski. But, like, when you get, like, tears, rips, proper breaks, that's like...
but I didn't get this from snowboarding, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like, oh, no, sorry. That's not what I mean.
I'm just saying, like for instance, today I tried to generate ollie on my switch. I just couldn't because it's like nothing's coming out from my heel.
Yeah, in terms
pretty
of
frustrating
effects.
Like, which is I'm surprised, but I'm getting too greedy. I should be super grateful. I've been riding whole winter with this ruptured Achilles. That's good enough because I thought I couldn't ride it for whole season. Today, when I was at hill, I tried to do it ollie on my switch and I couldn't do it. I can't believe I'm mad. Like, how could I be mad? Like, I should be fucking grateful I'm able to ride already.
Gratefully hitting all the features and having fun. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You can't be mad at a fucking broke, burst tire for...
That's pretty pissed me off, like, when I was up there today. For a moment. It didn't really affect me for a long term, but...
I was texting Amy.
How long Amy been snowboarding for? Is this her second season?
First season.
Yeah, she's doing good as well.
Great progress.
I mean, this is also the good part of living in a band. You can just riding with people better than you easily.
Yeah, and
instead of just riding with a bunch of your beginner friends only.
And as well, like, I think someone younger, like, well, not younger, but kind of tailors and stuff who grew up in a very athletic family and stuff, like different outlooks. Like Amy, she was a bit of a gym girl, 20s and stuff. But in high school, she always said that she was like kind of one to think of excuses to get out of PE and that. Like she wasn't like heaps into team sports or even like, individual sports, was kind of like not unathletic, but not sporty, really. And so when she came into snowboarding, she was like, I'm not going to do any black runs or like do anything like that. And then by the end of the season, or like ever go in the park or things like that. And by the end of the season, she can like do heaps of stuff that she explicitly said like she would never even try. It's like that's really cool, because I feel like some people, I guess what I'm trying to say is she went in with like low expectations of how good she would get, whereas some people think they're going to get the backflip on the first season,
Yeah.
Whereas she went in with like the expectation that she'd be like cruising very slowly down like green runs kind of vibe by the end of the season, but she's like way beyond that. She can do like cleavage, some of the runs off goat's eye that are pretty hard. She can do most of the like trickier single blacks off goat's eye, which is pretty impressive.
I mean, the fact like she was never thinking about like, oh, you guys go there, like I'm not going there. Like she can just go anywhere. That's super impressive.
She'd skip out on Southside shoots a little bit. but that's completely fair. And the first time she did the shoots was without me, and she it's cool. She's always making progress, even like with all kinds of people.
Do you like going to hill with expectation or with zero expectation? Or that's it, like, do you like better? Do you usually go to a hill with expectation?
I think there's nothing wrong with going with like expectation of tricks that you want to get and stuff like that. But if you're going with the expectation of having an awesome day and having heaps of fun, then I reckon that can maybe be a mistake. Like, I've had days off where I've it's been my weekend, I've been working all week, and then it might be my Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, like I'm going to have a sick day up the hill, have a couple of beers, like might bring up like some mushies or something.
I'm saying this because I realized expectation could be such a vibe killer for snowboarding.
Yeah.
So let's start with the lowest level. Let's say you first time try snowboarding. You have expectation that you want to learn how to turn it right away. Like, you might be disappointed.
Yeah.
And then when I teach snowboarding to my friends, I always tell them, like, don't overthink it. Like, it will take time. Like, the most important thing is you're having fun, then you actually love snowboarding.
Yeah.
If you love snowboarding, you'll get it one day. But you hate it the first day, then you'll never get there. And then let's say you start turning and you start having expectation, like every day you learn new things. And once you actually get there and know how to turning, I have this stage of like, what should I do now?
Yeah, where should I go?
Like, it's so easy to stay in the comfort zone and then you just like riding all day and just, all right, what did I do today?
Yeah.
Or have an expectation you have fun with your friends, but that day is not exactly as fun as you expected. And then
it kills the day. You're right.
Yeah.
You're definitely
And now,
right.
like, let's say we start like expecting, I think I can do that trick, and then you didn't land it.
Terrible feeling, man. It's like,
I think most of it happened, man, where I was so unexpected on the hill. It's always those that I've like assuming I would just have a chill day, like I'm gonna do nothing. Usually that'll be the best day ever.
yeah.
That day riding with you was like that.
Yeah.
That day when South Street just opened, we didn't expect it would be open. And then we just got there and ski patrol is like, yep, we just opened it. Untouched snow on that ridge.
Yeah, one of the best days last season, there was a low snow report and there was way more snow than we expected. Me and my friend Owen, we were on Goat's Eye. We got off the hill early.
In the morning.
Oh, we got off the Gondi early, sorry. We were going up Goats and going up the supermodel, like that pretty shitty run that's directly under the lift line of Goat's Eye.
Yeah.
On the way up. And we were like looking at the normally icy semi-rocky moguls, especially from last season. That was like way icier and more rocky. We were like, where's the rocks and the ice? It's all just snow. And we're kind of looking at each other like, bro, I think there might have been a lot more snow last night than on the radar. And we're like, there's no one on the hill, man. Billy was there. Cockhead Kieran was there. No longer formerly known as Cockhead Kieran, now Nice Guy Kieran, was there. And yeah, man, we were ripping, bro. Like, the expectations were so low. I didn't have work that Arvo. I think Billy and Owen had to go early. Or like someone had to go early. Owen had to go early. And it was like, rest in peace, bro. That sucks because this is great.
Yeah, sounds like just like you guys just have an icy, super short day.
Goats Glades, bro. Goats Glades. We thought we were going to have like decent, like 3 centimeter on day. And like we instead were ripping through Goats Glades, freshies, just like all of the moguls filled up, floating. There were a couple of like runs that should have been open but weren't yet. And we were just ducking the ropes of them around Goat's Eye. And it was like a couple of logs, them one with like logs and shit, like buried under. Bit loggy, but bro, like if you get free flotation and then have to ollie over the odd log, oh no, there's like a log to jib on. Speaking of, dude, on ski out, hit that log, jib log.
Today?
Yeah, dude, because there's like a jibbable log.
Yeah, on the real bottom, yeah.
Hit that, dog. Hit that. It was hectic. Not like a massive one, just like little kind of tail, like butterboard, like butter 50.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to like go complete flat on it. Because I went flat on it yesterday and ended up just like landing on my chin, bro. Just like,
Oh shit, that was yesterday?
yeah. Just
Damn.
Like, that's my shoulder. And I'd already done my shoulder earlier. And I was like, oh, bro, bad day for it. So today I like really lightly touched it and just kind of whoosh.
Yeah, that's nice. There's a pipeline. If you go Midacans, like really, so you know Midacan, right? So it's end up to the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the really toward the end of the exit, there's a pipeline.
Like upper, middle, or lower.
Low, middle can. So for
Yeah, so
ski
middle
out.
before that exit where you can pop out onto the ski out. Before last
It's just
exit.
the lower part of so ski out's here, middle can's here.
Yeah,
there's
but
a
like,
ridge.
which part though? You know, because
Really
like,
toward to the
upper
open,
canyons
almost to the
where
bridge.
Jackrabbit starts.
No, I'm saying this pipe is almost like at parking lot.
Oh,
So
right
at
at
the
the
bridge.
bottom.
So
Sorry,
you
sorry.
can that pipe like so close to parking lot, you can actually see the bridge already. So there's a pipe.
Oh, I know that pipe.
There's one time Benny, my friend, like we're skiing out. It was icy day. He
hit it?
board slide through it.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit,
That's actually like.
that's crazy.
I was looking at that when I was a little while ago.
Yeah, I thought about
was
it.
like,
I
bro,
thought
that's
about
gonna be-
50-50, like, but sketchy because it's right on the edge.
How far did he board slide it? Like meter?
I don't know, legit for half second.
Yeah,
It's
like
a long.
board length kind
So
of.
this is the pipe, right? He probably board slide for like this.
Respect.
Legit.
That's what I hit that tree for today. Just like that sweet foot. It's almost like a little stall or something. Hey, it's beautiful work.
Yeah.
Ski out as well has a couple of dirt patches, so you can do the old, but like dirt patches on the rider on the wall.
The wall.
So you can do the old like wall, magnet yourself to it for a half second, then pop off.
I like to do 1 and 3 on it. So depends how I land it and just like drop it from the wall again. I like to do 1 or 3
So
on the
sketchy.
side hits. I need to do tricks on ski out now. Otherwise, it's just like did it 1,000 times already. I had to make a new line every time when we're skiing out. So how'd you end the day with Billy? The day you were talking about?
Honestly, I can't remember. I just remember those like first laps.
You guys left early?
We didn't stay till like full end of day from memory.
Yeah.
I think it was just like we were knackered.
Do you
bro.
remember that day after
We stayed
got-
on Goat's Eye the whole day though,
Yeah.
because it was so
There will be something like that.
good. Like the snow was so good. Oh, and the thing I completely forgot about it. One of the main things about that day that I always remember on the first lap up Goat's Eye. You know how behind the chair, like if you put your arm kind of behind the chair, they have a few like wires and screws and
True.
stuff.
Yeah.
A loose like bit of my glove got caught,
Got caught.
in the
Ugh.
thing
Sketchy.
as I was getting off the lift, and the lift starts turning the corner and my
Oh,
glove's
you
there.
got dragged.
And I'm getting dragged, and I'm like, I popped the glove off, and I'm like, fuck, bro, because it was pretty, you know, it was a snowy day. It was a power day.
Fuck.
And I was like, bruh, and he was like, oh,
Oh, that's so bad.
no, sorry, I'm remembering this wrong, bro. I did that at, Goat's Eye isn't bad for that. It's, I did that at Wolverine later in the season. This is the day that I just left it in the gondola, because I'd be losing gloves all the time. Left one of my gloves in the gondola. And so I kept being like, we got off a Goat's Eye. I'm like, fuck. And they were like, are you going to go up? We saw how good the snow was. And I did a lap, and I was like, with one glove, just put the other hand, you know, like kind of put my jumper over my fingers. And I was like, fuck, I'll do one more lap, like, and then I'll go get my glove. Bro, we did the whole day. I just did one glove. And then Owen left, and he gave me his glove. And he was like, yeah, you can just take it, bro. But fuck, dude, like, I did like
That's so shitty.
a solid like half day with just one glove, but the snow was so good that I was like, I'm not going up the Gondi. I was like, I can't. Every time we got to the bottom of Goats, we were like, I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, I should go get it. I'm just going to do another lap. And we did that like 12 times, you know, like before I got a glove. My God, dude, it was, the
Snow was gonna be so good that day, eh? Yeah.
it was good because no one was there. Because there were crazy power days this season, but they weren't that crazy because the lift lines and that was shite. Like the best, I'd rather an average power day that you don't know about, so the hill's still quiet. You know what I mean? You know, where you get to rip freshies. Because, you know, amazing power, it's hard to find freshies sometimes. Even as like a,
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't
not
call myself
that.
a Sunshine Mountain goat, but
Yeah,
we
it's,
still know
it's
the
not that
mountain
easy
well.
in Sunshine, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there are spots, like I have my spots that I always know there's going to be snow. Like there's this spot off Goats Glades that no one really hits on the regular. And like, I'll always go there.
Where is it?
It's just like goats glades. It's so goats are you come down Raptor. You go so you're on the cat track. You know the cat track that kind of like
Yeah.
everyone all the top runs join
Yeah.
unless you're doing Southside shoots.
Yeah.
You jump off the cat track after Hell's Kitchen or like so there's two
Okay.
double blacks in a row.
Okay.
And then you can jump off and traverse left into some trees.
Okay.
You stay in those trees, you go all the way through them. You enter kind of the piste again for like half a second, and then you like bear right around this little like crop of tight trees into just this area that I think it's called Goats Glades, but like,
Okay.
bro, like
Still
pretty-
snow in there.
yeah, and most people don't. It's not like a natural path in there.
I think I know what you're talking about. I might have been there
It's
before.
mellow.
but
It's like the trees. It's one of the only places at Sunshine where the trees are really well spaced, and the terrain is like mellow, but still bumpy enough to give you like
that one's good.
beautiful floaty
Yeah.
like pow side hits where you get to like pop out of pow, dust yourself in the face, like land back on the end. Like it's Mowgli when it's icy, but when it's like even half decent powder, it becomes like just kind of flattened out. It's so good, bro. It's unreal.
South Shoe is unreal on Pow Day as well. I think
That
this
day we
season is the
got-
first time I'm riding South Shoe to Pow Day.
Yeah.
That ridge run, like, I can't believe we're the first one got there. On the South Shoe
Huntington
ridge.
Fresh, where it was like,
Yo, after we traverse over through the tree, the last part before we turn into the merging spot, yo, those snow are crazy.
me and my friend George, we got the longest fresh line of my life the other day on a quieter power day on the dive. We like went under this
dive.
big cliff. I think they're called practice cliffs or something. And dude, I swear to God, like
This is a far away. Did you hike a lot? Which
no,
exit?
we didn't hike. We did dive. We went in on dive proper and then just bared right. But we didn't end up going towards Big Boy. We went kind of just through the main gully. But there was this massive cliff that was like hell sketchy. So no one really wanted to like
Drop it.
you wouldn't because it had like a massive. It wasn't like fatty to flatty even. It was fatty to like gully. So you'd fall into like a gully underneath because there was so much snow. Like, bro, only the most psycho units would ever hit this kind of cliff.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously people do, but like I didn't see any lines going off the cliff. And every line, there were like heaps of lines this day to the right, like to the point where it's all like tangled like spaghetti, you know, when you can see like it's not completely tracked out, but it's
Yeah.
like just spaghetti lines, bro. And then me and George are looking and we're like, if we just hang left a tiny bit, we can get fresh for like as far as the eye can see, bro. Like
Okay, left.
hundreds of meters, bro. I mean, I'm not giving specific like locations, but you know, just where we were that day. We're like, why has no one gone there? We thought there might be sharks and shit underneath, bro. Nothing. I'm talking zero crossover lines. Like I got fresh. I didn't have to turn. It was so fucking. It was just like pretty steep, not like mega steep, but you know, like. But the snow was like deep enough, so you just got to fucking floor it down, dude. Hand drags, like, and yeah, saw our line for the next one and just like got to follow along pretty much next to it, like do a couple of ollies on my own line, bro. So good. Like, yeah, we both.
Yeah, we definitely get some good, decent day like that this season.
Oh,
This
man.
season's so good. A lot of floating day.
Heaps of floating days, heaps of just snow in the face. You know what I've been loving? I don't know what it's called, but you're going fast. Especially it's good when it's like powdery or slushy. You're going heaps fast, like flat stick. You come in on the toes really sharp, go, and then like switch
Spread
it,
the
goes.
snow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I've just been loving that this season. There's been so many days.
Yeah,
that have been
spray
good
the
for
snow
that.
in your face.
I'll tell you now, it's a good season when you can do that a lot,
Yeah.
and it's not like just on ice, just fucking losing control.
Snow, yeah.
My God, we've been incredibly lucky, dude. Incredibly lucky. But it's coming to the end now, as well.
Holy shit, where are all the stickers from?
Damn.
I used to do this, but on my suitcases.
I mean, listeners of the podcast can't see, but we've got 2 snowboards laid out with a lot of stickers from the last 4 seasons. 2 in Niseko and 2 in Banff. So we've got I mean, yeah, like just a lot from work and
Is it from Japan?
that was from Vietnam on the way to
That's so from Vietnam.
yeah no on the way to Banff. I traveled to Southeast Asia, and yeah, so quite a lot of these are from Southeast Asia.
Vietnam.
So all those kind of food type ones are from there. I mean, this ramen one's from Japan, obviously.
So it's a lot of ramen.
This one's from the
New
fish
to-
supplier.
What is that?
That's from the fish supplier from Sushi Mitsukawa, where I worked on my first season. So this was like one of the first stickers I got. It says Hokkaido Hakata. It's got like a kind of silver bass with a red eye on it and a bunch of Japanese writing, which I really wish I could read, but unfortunately I can't because I just spent the whole time drinking and skiing. But yeah, like in the hotel I worked at that was really fancy, we had a 3-star like Michelin star restaurant inside. It was a French one, and then we also had
Star.
it wasn't a 2-star sushi restaurant, but
5 stars in the hotel.
yeah, it was a 5-star. It was like one of the fanciest hotels in the country. Because I mean, I'll tell you about the bar I worked at, man. Like that was in that place where we sold the $600 a shot whiskey was in that
That's where
hotel.
I see it.
Yeah, and
Makes sense.
in this, so we had like a 2-star sushi chef. So the restaurant inside wasn't 2 Michelin stars, but the chef was. I didn't really understand how it worked, but bro, like
a lot of
this,
stars.
bro,
Stars.
this fish supplier, like the restaurant they supplied to, apparently one night I wasn't working, but like riot police came into the hotel, like Japanese riot police, because 2 of the sushi chefs had like a full knife fight in the restaurant over tips, and they were like imagine 2 sushi chefs having a knife fight, bro, and the full riot police came in, man.
Damn.
Crazy. It was a bit of a rogue place.
Yo,
to
don't
work
tell
in.
me it was doing that dining timing. Like, imagine it was doing surfing time.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that not.
Yeah, it would have been a crazy night to be working, dude. That was a crazy hotel to work at. We had like disgraced members of the Thai royal family. There was this guy, he was young, he went to a private school in Sydney, so we had like a little bit to talk about. Anyway, like he was always asking like where the girls at in town and stuff, and we told him because he was like pretty young and like semi-normal, just like incredibly fucking rich. And anyway, like one of my co-workers, Edward, he works on the front desk, and he had this habit of Googling people because they were like always billionaires and stuff, so they'd have like stuff online about him. And so he Googles this guy's name, I won't say it, but he was wanted for murdering his girlfriend in the Philippines, bro. And like he definitely did it. Like you look up about it and it's like, bro, his rich dad like just like paid to like get like, it was completely like he just got off, dude. And he like straight up just murdered his girlfriend. And like he was like, and so when we were like, he's like, where's the girls at? We were like, oh shit, we told him where the girls be at. And then like he was also like these other dudes we knew who worked at Freddy's. He was like, you should come like to my resort in the Philippines. It's like fucking Epstein Island type shit, you know? And, dude, they went to his resort in the Philippines, like a couple of the boys from Freddy's, dude. It was crazy.
That's hotel in Japan.
Yeah. It was in the Secco, dude.
Jeez.
It was I won't say what it was called, but it was on the ski slopes, and it used to host like, we would get memos pretty much every day about 100 millionaires, billionaires, celebrities, like Japanese celebrities who were like staying there. It was crazy, bro.
How's the snow there?
Fucking the Secco, second to none, dude. We didn't have the best seasons when I was there, but one day I woke up. I used to sleep right next to a window, and I went to sleep, and like the window, I was on the second floor, so there was a kind of, you know, what would you call it? Like not mantelpiece, awning. There was an awning, like roof,
Okay.
like right next to the kind of window. And so basically like when it snowed, you'd see like a little bit of snow come up to the window. And bro, like I went to sleep and there was no snow. You could see the awning. And when I woke up, I was like, why is it still dark? and there'd been like over a
Covered,
meter
isn't
of
it?
snow, dude, and it like went up to the roof, and we had to fully like push it off the roof, and like we had to just like get the shovels and just shove it off.
J
Right?
Pow. Damn, that much, eh?
So heavy, like we're talking, like yeah, higher than that balcony
Yeah.
up there.
Like
The
five
boys were like
feet.
doing backflips onto the road. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
could like, yeah, it was
So
like
deep, eh?
it was so deep, bro. Yeah, it was and I went on like bad snow years, so you can imagine a good snow year there. Last year was legendary, apparently.
Yeah, I'm wonder how the snow in Japan rise will be feels like.
Yeah, yeah, it's soft, bro. I mean, it speaks for it, you know. Someone who was honestly not that coordinated or athletic like me on my first season, I could do side country, you know, like pretty like sketchy runs, you know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, you know. I did like I went over backflip rock on my first thing.
Yes,
You know,
because
like
there's so much snow.
Yeah, backflip rock in the avalanche zone, you know, like, and that's yeah, because there's so much snow. You couldn't get many first season people doing that stuff in a resort here. You could get them jumping on rails and stuff, but you wouldn't get them inside country doing like gnarly shit off big rocks and that because there's just not enough snow here. Whereas there's
No, yeah.
there's
That's very true.
shorter season, but imagine like the same amount of snow condensed into like 4 months.
We can feel a little bit sometimes the powder there, like inside door or back door. Probably a little bit feel like that,
We
but
have
the snow's
beautiful
still
powder
different.
here, bro.
Yeah, there's definitely more snow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've had like fantastic snow this year compared to the last couple of years.
It's
We're,
way better.
we're breaking records. The stats tell it
Yeah,
all.
that
dude.
December, eh?
The stats tell it all. Like when they're looking at like how big the snowpack is and they're saying it's the best in decades, that's what you got to trust. Like it's all about depth, spread. Like every month has had at least one good dump, apart from maybe February. Luckily, I was away in February, so let's fucking go, dude. Played this season like a charm. If it was a game, I wouldn't be winning, but I'd be doing pretty well because I can't flip or anything.
Yeah.
The guys who
Yeah,
got sponsored this season, they're the ones
Yeah,
who are
well,
winning.
I really wish I would have more like season like this, even deeper. So I can send backflip more. It's fucking scary. I want to like backflip into like soft snow. So it's like zero consequences.
Yeah. But like, look at Billy, you know, like it's better to be able to like know what a backflip is rather than just like want to
Try.
backflip and fail into soft snow.
Yeah, he mastered it already.
Better to backflip on hard and know that you're gonna fucking land it. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm being an idiot. It's better to know you're gonna land a backflip than flip over with mystery. You know.
Yeah, I'll get it one day. I have to get it one day. Just know like you can land your backflip.
Yeah.
Like imagine you can backflip all the side hits.
Tame dog off a side it. That'd be a trip. Niseko's a bit funny because people will get a job there, and it will say Niseko Village when you know go over because often there it's not like Banff where you move into town and kind of drink for a couple of weeks and then like think about getting a job once you live in a hostel.
It's like Sunshine Village.
In Japan, like you get your visa and then you get your job like on like a Facebook group or something. Like before you get there, like most people, like at least most people I met, they sort their job before they arrive. And so people will get this job in Niseko Village. And they'll be like, sweet, I'm living in Niseko. Because everyone says Niseko. But Niseko Village is its own resort, which is kind of like there are 4 resorts that are connected. And the corresponding town, Niseko Village, is fucking tiny, bro. So where you really want to live is Harafu, where I lived on my second season, which is kind of like, it's connected to, it's the most ski in, ski out, I guess. Or at least it's the most proper town. It's easily the best of the 4. If you live in either Annapuri, Niseko Village, Harafu, or Hanazono. No one's living in Hanazono, but if you get to live in like Harafu, a lot of people would disagree with me, but I'd say if you want to have a social life and stuff, it's easily the best. Basically, on my first season, I lived in Midtown, which wasn't in any of them. It was between Harafu and Hanazono. And so a couple of times we hitchhiked back, especially because my buddy Brokeback Jack, he broke his back on Strawberry, not Strawberry Park. There was a place called Strawberry Fields, and that was like beautiful, bro. There was a jump called Godzilla, amazing terrain there, and he broke his back when he was by himself, and he had to crawl back onto the piste because if you weren't, it was like off piste. And if you were off piste, you wouldn't get your insurance paid out. So he had to like crawl back with a broken back, like Anakin Skywalker style, onto the fucking piste, bro, with a broken back. Guy was already pretty short to begin with, and he lost 3 centimeters. So he went from being a short king to a short prince. Shocking. And, my lord. Anyway, Brokeback Jack, he would always fucking, we'd be like, you cannot come out with this. You have to go home and get surgery. And he'd be like, yeah, nah. And he'd just get drunk, and literally like we'd walk up to Harafu, and you'd just see him behind us like a zombie, just like, I'm coming out, and we'd be like, go home. And the girls used to like go home and like walk him home, and then like an hour later you'd just see him just out there at the club, and you'd be like, it was actually like kind of distressing, because you'd be like, kind of, please, like for your own like safety, like your back is broken, like you can't be out here right now. And he'd be there like getting like bumped around in the nightclub, like, and you'd see him like wincing and shit, and you'd be like, bro, like go home, like go home. You're 18, you don't understand the consequences of your actions. Go home, kid, bro. Go home. And he just wouldn't listen to us. And so yeah, I think twice we basically got like random Japanese men and were like showed him the back brace and were like, you've got to drive us home, because it was so slippery on the walk down. You'd slip over at least once every time. But for Brokeback Jack, like slipping over was not an option. He would like die. And so, like, yeah, bro, we'd just be there like trying to hitchhike, and it was like blizzards and shit. It was a nightmare, mate. It was a fucking nightmare.
Fucking Big Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
He went back the second season, to be fair. He recovered very well because he was 18. Yeah. Yeah. He was a good skier. Did ski instructing. His uncle was the general manager of the very fancy hotel I worked at. He got some very nice privileges, that guy. He got to put his family and stuff up in like the penthouse suites and shit. We're talking like tens of thousands of dollars a night.
good for him. Damn.
Yeah, he was balling.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably will. Imagine life.
I got fired from that job though. Fucking hell. Lordy.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Life in Japan.
Life in Naseko was good.
Yeah, it sounds funny.
I got fired from both my jobs. I got arrested at one of my jobs. And on my second season, I got told to leave town. To never come back.
Yeah, actually?
Yeah, for
So
real.
you got forced.
Oh, I didn't get forced to leave, but like the boss was like, I recommend highly that you just leave town.
Wow, they're so polite, eh?
No, he was like Australian, Singapore kind of guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, in the restaurant we worked for. There's a lot of Australian money there.
Australia, Singapore, right?
The Hanazono, which is the resort. This is an audio medium, so it's hard to explain. But if you were to hold out your forefingers without your thumb in front of you right now, imagine your pinky finger is Annapuri, your ring finger is Niseko Village, your rude finger is Harafu, and your pointer finger is Hanazono. All these 4 resorts are interconnected. So for reference, like you can get to all of them via chairlifts and skiing. But if you were all the way on your forefinger on the far right in Hanazono, and you had to get to the far left to Annapuri, because your dogs were hitting the very long bowl, which is the very far left of Annapuri. So if you had to go from the very far right to the very far left, you're looking at 40 minutes of chairlift and traverse and a little bit of ski and chairlift and traverse and ski and, yeah, it's a cool resort like that, bro. It's cool. It makes things fun, because people live in these different areas.
Yeah.
So some days the snow's better in one than the other. Imagine if Norquay, Sunshine and Lake Louise were all smaller but all interconnected.
True.
What a resort though, dude. What a resort.
Yeah. Should have traveled more. Damn, I need to hit a different ski resort more.
You're not too old. I mean, man, I've hit, 6 or 7 resorts. And I
sick.
still feel like I haven't hit
Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, 100%. I'm so curious how it's gonna feel like riding like Alps.
Oh man. I mean, what tight ice, long piste runs, groomed out, no side hits, from what I've heard. But fuck, I'm keen to try it, bro.
Nah, that was still a good thing going on there. I think so.
Crazy parks and stuff. I mean, they normally do Swatch at in the Alps, dude.
All right.
I mean, Swatch is like an
Awesome.
Austrian
That
watch
looks
brand,
pretty
so it
sick.
makes sense. I mean, we ain't hitting any of that stuff. But you see that jump that guy went off? That's like a video game, dude.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like snowboard is a video game already.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when you hit those video game moves. Today on the Wolvie ski out, that like, nice little 180 out of the C box. I was like,
Yeah.
that was video game,
Yeah,
like,
video game.
bling. You know, you get that 3 little gold
Yeah.
stars on the fucking
Yeah,
mini
totally,
game,
yeah.
dude. Everything is, though, in a weird way. Fucking you ski all morning. It's like playing a ski video game. Go to work. It's like playing Cook and Mama for 7 hours. Papa's Pizzeria. Papa's Suffereria.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. Waking up, play video games. As I play video game with snowboarding, like fuck, I said, pretty
Oh,
fun.
true. I mean, yeah, waking up and playing video games with yourself, bro. That's the dream, right? Getting to be the video game.
Yeah.
It's an absolute fucking dream. Game's crazy. So you said there was a question that you always ask people.
So every episode, I just ask people their favorite character.
Who's my favorite character?
Yeah.
Sure. I really like Scooby-Doo. Because he's like a talking dog. And he's funny, bro. He's like a funny character. He's an easy character. You know, you can't cancel Scooby-Doo. And,
That's true.
you know.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo
Walter
is good
White,
one.
Breaking Bad. He's pretty good. Him and Jesse.
Yeah, sure.
I like
I like
them.
Jesse. I like Jesse.
They're good
You give
characters.
me Jesse vibe, to be honest.
They're good characters, man. They like, yeah, because I got a hoodie on. Hoodie and a beanie. The Jesse classic. But the best characters, like, it's a tough one, you know. Like, there was this Italian chef I worked with called Salvatore. He was certainly a character, bro. He used to make me laugh. Just like, he wouldn't even have to say anything funny. He'd just be like, give me the long tongue. Long tongue. And he'd be like, and he'd start like clipping his
Is
hands
that-
in a way. And I'm like,
It's actually
he's
like, how
long
what's the
tongue.
gesture like?
Long tongue. And I'll be like, oh, like the long tongues. And he'd be like, yeah. And I mean, I'm not doing him any kind of justice, but him as a character was just, I mean, he was a great guy, and I like, shouldn't reduce him to being a character, but man, he was a character, bro. Like, you know, a fictional character you can love, but there are just characters that you meet, especially on ski seasons, man. And those characters, like, they stick in your head forever. Trent McDonald, the most bogan dude I ever met. Violently racist, violent in general. You can bleep his name out. Call him T-Macker. He got
Wait,
banned.
what? What's his name again?
T-Macker. He got banned from
T-Mac.
every pub in town because he, like, wrestled this guy. He, like, king hit wrestled him from the back. And then he got beat up by a girl. It was crazy. And then he got banned from every pub because they were like, dude, you can't, like, attack someone from the back. It was one day we had a house party and he stole our car and then spewed all in, like he crashed it in one of our neighbors, kind of like, or like around the corner, he crashed it into their garden and then spewed in all like in the car, came back to the house. And our showers and stuff were downstairs. We used to have this thing called the orgy shower, which was this big room made of tiles that had like 3 shower heads in it. And the boys, we used to fucking, some nights we used to, for pre-drinks, have a couple of beers and cigarettes in the shower and just fucking get naked and just fucking listen to music. It was a bit gay, but it was pretty fucking fun. And it was just funny times, bro. Like we'd just be there like doing helicopters and shit like, ah! But fucking T-Macker, he was good friends with us, so he'd used our showers and shit before. And he put himself in the shower downstairs. This was all without our knowledge. And he fell asleep in said shower and came back upstairs the next day after being in the shower for like 10 hours, bro. And his whole body, you know, your fingers get all pruny and shit when you've been in the bath too long. His whole body was pruny, bro. His body was pruny. Can you imagine?
Oh,
You meet characters like that,
it's nasty.
right? And they are the characters like, you know, Hannibal Lecter or Scooby-Doo or some shit. Like, they're cool. But T-Macker, that's a fucking character. Guy who tells you stories about going down the broth. He's like, yeah, fucking going down the broth, get a blowy off this fucking hookup. And she fucking, her nose starts bleeding on me cock because she's such a crackhead. And it's like, Jesus, Maka, like, he tells you the most outrageous things. I mean,
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
I love meeting some characters.
Jess is
Billy's a bit of a character, you know.
Billy, he is. Yeah, you're right. Billy's such. Billy always has wrap his food in tinfoil and just a carrot with him riding.
Yeah.
That day, he and Taylor, they pull out the chicken thigh. They just have a chicken thigh Spring Hill.
We were at a music festival south of Tokyo once, and we were just in the mosh pit, and young Billy, he's just eating a carrot, and he's just handing out carrots to random units in the crowd, bro. And like, you know, later in the day, I'm like, we're meeting people, they're like, yeah, they're like, it was a good day. Like, do you see the guy handing out carrots? And you're like, yeah, you mean the bloke over there? They're like, yeah, that guy. Oh, mate, yeah, that's my mate. He's just, he does other things like that. We're talking like late at night. He's just like pulling random bits of fruit and shit out of his pockets. You're like, have you had this all day? He's like, yeah. You're like, what? But, you know, I think he's just running back to the tent when no one's looking. But, man, he's quick like that, you know. He's good at pulling sleight of hand and things like that. A mark of a good character, you know. They're good at creating the illusion.
Yeah. Carrot. Chicken thigh.
Yeah, man. Chicken thigh. Chicken thigh out of the pocket at skiing.
Yeah, he just like
Hitting
also
a
like
backflip and eating
remember
chicken
before
thigh.
he died, he was like skiing pants. He was like proudly telling people, "This is like which condiment from like the
teriyaki
ski
sauce.
That's a really nasty ski pants, to be honest, Billy.
Dude, he's got some nasty ski pants, man. I mean, mine are pretty, you know, got a few burn patches and stains, but they're dark green, so they just soak them up. His are white, so they just look so fucking gross.
So fucking
hot sauce and
It's
just
super hot.
ranch, whatever the hell's on it.
whatever's dripping on that.
Oh, dude.
That's nasty
Gross.
pants.
Who's got the nastiest steez on the hill? Because he's like, I'm not talking, that's a bit of a bad segue, but like, who's got, not of our friends, but like, what do you reckon the worst look is on the hill?
Skinny pants.
Nah, bro. Nah, because like, stupid over baggy pants are like,
They're the same.
shitty,
Yeah, they are.
Shitty.
But I'd rather super baggy than super skinny. You know, there's like people wearing jeans. You know, they're not for custom. You're literally rocking those.
Yeah, some of those fake jeans, like, they look pretty realistic now, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw some ski pants today, and I'm like, that guy's wearing jeans. And I was looking at them like, nah, they were Demeano or whatever. They were ski pants. But I'm like, dude, like, the texture of that is, like, actual denim. Like, I reckon if I, like, went out and touched his leg, it would have been pretty fucking weird. But it would have had that texture that denim has, you know, like those little ridges under your finger. How the hell are they doing that? They're waterproofing denim, bro.
Are you riding tomorrow?
I was thinking about I kind of want to just go skiing tomorrow and get my days up. But I'm going to go the next 2 days, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's the hot run. It's May, bro. We got 18 more days left to
No.
ski. Can you believe it? End of the season, dude.
Sad.
It really is, man.
Yeah, sorry.
25, 26
I'm
has
excited for
been
summer, but
go.
meanwhile, I'm pretty sad.
Yeah. Good way of putting it.
Yeah, I think we can also wrap it up.
Do you do a conclusion at all?
No, anything you want to say and we're off?
No, I don't think so, but
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of shit today.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
ride forever.